Let's welcome decorated retired Brigadier General Mark Arnold to Morning in America. Thanks for being up with us early this morning.
I am thrilled to be on your program, Adrienne.
Thank you. Well, I had to ask you about the news for today because the Wagner Group, or the Wagner Group, if I wanted to say it with an accent, pulling out its troops with this angry message saying that, you know, Russia, you received our volunteer soldiers, but you've just let them die. You're not giving us enough ammunition. What are your thoughts about that?
Adrienne, I believe Prigozhin's remarks are another demonstration that the Russian war effort in Ukraine is factionalized with several Russian military groups. You've got Wagner, you've got the Gazprom private military company. There's other private military companies of Russia in Ukraine. You've got the Luhansk People's Army, the Donetsk People's Army. Of course, you've got the Russian army, all fighting amongst themselves for resources in Ukraine and influence in Russia.
It's so desperate. And it's really, I don't know if it's for bragging rights, if it's for ego, if it's for national pride, religion sprinkled in. But on the phone, one of the most important things that you said to me prior to us chatting right now was that half of the Ukrainian soldiers' lives could have been saved over the course of this war if there had been proper medic training. So what's the solution?
Yes, so what I heard in dozens of meetings with Ukrainian commanders, medics, soldiers, and lots of physicians along 300 miles of front lines is just what we talked about yesterday, that half the Ukrainians who die from their wounds could have survived had the medics been all thoroughly trained. So there is a small network of Ukrainian physicians in Ukraine at their medical schools who are preparing to train dozens of medical providers and certify them to teach a rigorous program of instruction, the same program that the U.S. military uses for its medics. So this program worked in Ukraine from 2014 through 2021 until the Russian invasion pretty much all but brought it to a halt and destroyed it.
And these funds that you are actually spearheading, this fundraising effort, which is why we have that QR code there at the bottom corner of our screen, is so that people can actually fund the training of civilians oftentimes, just like the soldiers who didn't know about war until they got out and had a gun in their hand to fight off the Russians. A lot of the people who have been being tasked to be a medic were just civilians and they just haven't received proper training. Is that right?
Yes. So unlike in the United States, when a person joins the military, their first 6 months is basic training and advanced skills training before they're assigned to a unit. In Ukraine, when you join the military, a week later, you're usually at the lines close to it. And it's because Ukraine has no basic training centers or large training centers. They can't. It's not their fault. Those centers would be targeted by the Russians. So it's the responsibility of unit commanders to convert civilians into soldiers, including medics. So all this training of medics has to be done at the front lines or close to it.
Well, you know what's fascinating is that in all of this, we've heard about the money going towards actual artillery and the billions of dollars that the U.S. government has funded. But your program, it seems as though it's the first real solution, where it actually would change some of the system there and structure so that it could help the Ukrainian people have more of a fighting chance. General, thank you very much for your time. Again, that QR code's about to disappear. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.